Hello and welcome to Kayla's World. I'm Kayla Canoe, author, YouTuber, gamer, and aerialist. And today's video is going to be a little bit of a chat update on my 2021 goals. So if you guys have been following me, you'll know that I haven't done a regular YouTube video in several months. And basically, this year hasn't quite gone to plan, so much so that I have reevaluated my goals and have new goals for finishing out this year. So I actually have my list of goals from the original video, and we're just going to kind of briefly go over what those are and what has happened. Yeah, so we're just gonna get right into it. 2021 goals. The first one on the list was to publish The Reckoning, which I did. I did publish The Reckoning. And side note, what really happened is I published The Reckoning and then was like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I think that was the moment in which I kind of hit that burnout where I was like, I did all this work and I did all these things, and like self-publishing isn't exactly easy, and there's a lot of steps and a lot of social media and marketing and stuff. And to this day, I still have not really marketed The Reckoning very much, aside from mentioning it on my social media, which is something that I will have to work on doing in the future. But right now, it's just out there, and if you want to buy it, it's available. My links are below in my videos. If you haven't checked it out, it's an adult dark fantasy novel. But yeah, so I published it on my 30th birthday, and I did the whole book launch video tour and everything, and I think I just overdid it. Like, I just straight up finished the novel, published the novel, did all of the like launch stuff, and then like afterwards I was just like, I'm done. And it was like, I want to be relieved, but I had these really strenuous goals of outlining and rewriting the next 2 books in the series before August, which did not happen. Funny story, so I wrote the first draft of the second book and the first half of the first draft of the 3rd book in 2020. But between when I posted that 2021 goals and when I was supposed to send books to my editor, I realized something extremely important, which is that what was books 2 and 3 is actually books 2, 3, and 4. So basically, I kind of added in a 3rd book because it makes sense that I would have one from each character's perspective, when originally I was going to do female perspective and then male's perspective in the other book. I was like, nope, each one of them needs their own book. There's a Tyler book, a Kai book, and a Harrison book, which basically meant instead of having 2 books for August, I would need to have like 3 books, or really the whole August thing was just thrown off because there was no way I was writing 3 books by August, and the whole point was that the 3 books would be edited at the same time. So yeah, basically I then kind of changed my goals to wanting to write 3 books this year. But it is actually the 3 books that will be published together because they're companion novels. I did finish one of them, and it did get sent to the editor at the beginning of August. It's actually still with the editor. But my goals of doing developmental edits the second half of the year, of writing first drafts of a couple of other books in the series, those just aren't happening. So those aren't happening this year. As far as like the Camp Nanos, I did participate in April. I was going to participate in July, but I'll be honest, I really struggled to finish the 2nd book and get it to the editor. And it wasn't even like I didn't know what the book was about, or like that I even had like a hard time being creative. It was just that I hit burnout like pretty hard and tried to keep going. And so the book that should have only taken me like a month or two to rewrite, it took like four months to rewrite it. Um, yeah, 4 or 5 months to rewrite it. And it shouldn't have taken that long. The problem was that I just kept pushing through the burnout and not giving myself the rest that I needed. So yeah, the last couple of months I've been resting and I have not been YouTubing because the burnout was real. And yeah, maybe I don't even know how to begin to address that in a video. Maybe I will, but that is what happened. So 2021 now has new goals for the end of the year, which I am semi excited about. For one, I am participating in NaNoWriMo this year because I need to write books 3 and 4. That's my goal. I still want to get the 3 books done this year. That way I can get the 3 books edited and I can get the 3 books published around the same time. It's going to be a rapid release because they're companion novels. And because they're intertwined, right? So I need to have all 3 of them done and finalized before I publish any of them, because if I change something in one of them, it might affect what happens in the other one, and can't change it once it's published. So yeah, that is the plan. Goals. Let's do this. So right now it is September and I'm basically preparing for Preptober and NaNoWriMo because I recently took charge of the NaNoWriMo dedicated server, which is linked below. You guys should check it out and join. I've been putting together events for Preptober, and then I will be doing NaNoWriMo events as well and recruiting people to help out with all of that fun stuff. So if you want an author community that helps you kind of get through Preptober and NaNoWriMo via writing sprints, live streams, etc., check it out. It is linked below. So yeah, one of my goals for the second half, or really the last 4 months of this year, is doing the events for the server, getting all of that going for October and November. As for my writing goals, my plan for the rest of this year is to write book 3 and book 4. Basically, between September and October, I will be rewriting / writing book 3, and I'm going to have a very aggressive NaNoWriMo goal this year of writing book 4 in 1 month, which really is only like 100K in the 1 month, and I've done 100K in 25 days before, so that shouldn't be a problem, in theory. We'll see how that goes after writing book 3 over the next month or so. But yeah, I basically kind of had to throw a bit of my goals out the window, which is totally fine, but we're just reevaluating where we are, and if I've learned anything this year, it's that you need to take breaks and rest and don't push too hard, because burnout is a real thing, and I'm actually just really excited to finally be feeling myself again, in the sense of having the motivation to write and to do writing things and to do these videos even. So I'm actually really excited about that, and I'm excited to finish off this year strong with a lot of writing. And yeah, so basically over the next 4 months, I'm hoping to write 200,000 words worth of books, because each book is roughly 100,000 words for my series. So yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. That is my update. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these, but yeah, that's all I have for you guys. If you like these types of videos, let me know by commenting below, giving this video a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. I will be putting out new videos on Wednesdays, and if you want to support me in my writing career, check out my Patreon. My patrons get early access to all of my weekly content, as well as I think we're going to be doing some special patron-only videos in October for Preptober season. So check that out. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed your time here in Kayla's World.